I knew. Prayer, pray, stand up for your beliefs. Don't back down. Don't listen to the propaganda. Your own research. Don't take one person's opinion as fact. Look into things for your own. I don't know.
You're still shaking.
I am.
I'm shaking just talking to you. But one thing that hit me when you were talking is you saw Charlie get shot.
Yes.
And then you were waiting because I think you don't know where it came from. You don't know how many people there are. You don't know what's going on. That's terrifying.
Right. And like I said, I wasn't sure because he was literally talking about how many mass shootings from trans people. That's literally what they were talking about when it happened. And when I saw him get shot, I like I said, I was probably the only one standing still for a minute because I was like, what the heck just happened? I thought maybe it wasn't real. And unfortunately it was real.
Now you're leaving, you're trying to get out of here, but you're talking with people you probably never met before because that's how you cope. This was a tragedy and you were there.
Right.
You talked about it.
Right, and this lovely lady here, I just said pray. As I didn't realize that you guys were the news. I just said pray for Charlie, and she said, "Are you okay?" I don't know her, and she gave me a hug, and and I thanked her again for the hug because that's how we need to be. We need to be more loving and kind to our people. All of us. It doesn't matter the color of your skin or your political background. It doesn't matter. We're human beings. We're Americans, and we should stand tall for each other.
Well, it's a very sad day for America, right? Wasn't he like a politician or something? I haven't seen the footage yet. I hear it's out. JLR was talking about it, but I haven't seen it. And Valdez says he's not going to survive. I saw it. It's brutal. Well, I haven't seen it. Where Valdez, where'd you see it? It's on X. Is that a YouTube channel or is that something separate where you open up Google and go to X? I think I know what you're talking about. How bad was it? Where'd they get him? JLR was saying it was a rifle round, a 308 or something like that. It's Twitter. Oh, Twitter? Okay. I'll check it out. So is it pretty bad or something? Someone said he just fell over. Who got smoked? Charlie Kurtz. I think he was like a government person for Arizona or something like that. Miss Tiffany. No, I just seen I was making a ham sandwich. Let me post. Let me post this in chat. Folks, make sure you go over to this channel and check out the video. Valdez, JLR said it was too bad he wasn't going to show it on his channel.
Thank you for your time. I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry that you witnessed this and went through this. And I know the adrenaline is wearing down now, and that's where it really hits. But thank you for your time and sharing some of that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
My
your
name's
time.
Elisa.
Elisa, I'm Alex. Thank you for your time.
Nice to meet
Thank you. You said you want to thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
So Elisa, Tim, Bentley, Wes, just some of the people here who witnessed this, who were a part of this, just coming here to be a part of the debate, to hear Charlie Kirk speak. Again, no matter what side you're on, there are some people that you follow with the side you believe. And everybody we spoke with said violence should not be the answer. Violence shouldn't happen, that you should be able, especially on a college campus, to come and at least have a debate, talk about things that are tough. And to have it happen like this, I mean, Elise was just shaking when we were talking to her. Her hands were visibly shaking as she's holding onto her purse there. It's just a tough situation. And I'll show you the line again. I mean, we hear more police sirens here. I mean, the line, it's just cars backed up all the way, more students and people just leaving campus here, just trying to get out. after what they've talked to. But things do certainly appear a lot calmer now than when we first got here maybe 30 minutes ago. We saw some people running when we were pulling into this parking lot here at UVU. And now it looks like people are just casually walking. But just it's a sad day. Again, no matter what side you're on, this stuff,
This happened on
people
a
saying
campus.
shouldn't happen. And they're sharing their stories with us. So let's send it back to you for now.
Alex, thanks for catching and carrying that emotion in such a compassionate way. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Unbelievable. There's people out there that are going to say this could be an act of war or terrorism that these people are trying. This is just horrible. Horrible. And on a campus. And I think they're saying it was an older guy or something, or I seen some footage where they had an older man on the ground, but I wasn't sure if he also was shot. And that's why he was on the ground. They said the shooter was apprehended, and they showed that old guy on the ground, but there was nobody tackled on top of him or nothing. He was just on his knees, and people were standing around him. So I wasn't sure if that older man was the shooter or accidentally might have been in front of the bullet, whatever. He is a right-winger political activist and author. Yeah, I thought he looked familiar. I think for Arizona or something like that. Oh my God. The ham sandwich is good. Ham, mayo, mustard. They're like sliders. They sell them for $1.99 here. It's like they put it on bread, like a Hawaiian bread or whatever. It's probably about 8 inches long. It's like a sub or something. And it's $1.99. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Hopefully we find out more. Now, like I said, I think JLR said in the neck, in the side of the neck, and if that's true, they probably hit the jugular vein or something. That's probably why JLR was saying that it was a mess. It must be a high-powered rifle. And it sounded like it came from on top of the building. He had to be at higher elevation. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. We'll find out. Valdez, thanks for saying that it was on X or Twitter. I'll check it out. Christopher Valdez says, Tiffany Hazelwood, you are not real. You are a sock account. You are a sock account. We all know what we do with our socks as single men. We don't wear them. Now, I will be back with more info on this. My condolences to the Kirk family. I didn't see anybody standing around him. How come he don't have security? How come we're not seeing security around the campus security or whatever? I can't believe they're doing this. I guess the shooter said that he didn't want that dude coming and speaking at the college, so he shot him. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. No, you folks have a good day. God bless. The shooter looked at a little old to be a student. Yeah, well, I wasn't sure because they zoomed in on the older guy, but usually when there's a shooter, they got guys piled on top of them, right? but they didn't. They showed the old man, but he was on his knees, and there was no one on top of him. So either they had him in handcuffs, and they weren't worried about him doing anything else. But I only seen a couple guys around him, and the way they were looked like they were protecting him. That maybe he was a victim also. Maybe the bullet ricocheted. We don't know. Depending on how high powered of a round it was. People are not thinking that round could have went right through Mr. Kirk and hit someone behind him. So that's what you gotta keep in mind when you're dealing with high pepper or high round weapons. Hello, RC99. I don't think it was an old dude. I don't think it was either. The way they were, it looks like maybe he got hit with fragment, or maybe was having a heart attack because he was scared. But it didn't look like they were treating him like he was the shooter. I think maybe he had a heart attack, or maybe got hit with some fragmentation, or possibly that round could have went right through Charlie and hit him. We don't know yet. It's too soon. He seemed close while the shots was like 200 yards away from the, yeah. That's not because, well, I was watching the one video and somebody was video taping from the roof of one of them buildings or something, higher elevation, and it sounded like it came from next to him, up from either on the roof or a higher elevation next to him. We'll have to wait and find out. They'll dissect it, folks, and go through everything. Be safe and keep an eye out. How do you get into there? How do you get into a campus with all that's going on right now? How do you get into that place when you know there's going to be a politician speaking there with a weapon? I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll find out. They'll dissect everything, go through it, and they'll get to the bottom of it. They'll get to the bottom of it. I can't believe if he was shot just because someone didn't want him speaking at the college. They're nuts. That's just crazy. And it goes to show we don't have freedom of speech anymore. You know, if you don't want to listen to the guy talk, then don't go. If you don't like the guy, then don't go. It's pretty simple. You can sit at home and make videos. What an idiot. You don't go and shoot people, and that's why America's turned into a third world country, and that's why probably it's going to get ugly. It will be safe. Law-abiding citizens will be safe, but the rest of I don't know. They probably don't have strict gun laws in Utah. Well, if this happened in Utah, then that explains it, because everybody underneath the sun probably has a weapon in Utah. So Wild Wild West. Yeah. Who knows what they're doing? Magic, witchery, sorcery, evil, plotting. Hell, they're even killing their own kids and family in America. It's return to sender, Jesus. It's madness, sickness, pain, whatever, in Jesus' name. I want you folks to have a good day. I'll be back once more information comes on. I'm going to check out and see what Valdez is talking about. It's on Twitter. Dang, Valdez said his last words were violence. Are you kidding me? He was giving a speech on shooting and said violence, and they shot him. Holy crap. Well, my condolences to the family and to the United States of America. Very sad. You folks have a great day. I'll be back once more information comes out. I'm going to take a look at this video, see if I can find it, see what the heck happened. A lot of people are saying they're not going to show it because it was pretty violent, but I don't know. Have a good day. I'll be back.